Following an autopsy completed by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner earlier today, the victim of the fatal shooting in Douglasdale, which occurred yesterday, Thursday, December 15th, has been identified now as 40-year-old Ashley Erin Cuthbert MAWDSLEY of Calgary. This will be Calgary's 25th homicide of 2022. This homicide remains under active investigation, and police are asking the public to come forward with any dashcam footage or information related to this event. Anyone within their information can also call 266-1234 or submit anonymously through Crime Stoppers. I will now take any questions you may have.
Is it believed to be a targeted shooting?
Yes, certainly all the hallmarks of organized crime. We certainly have seen layers of criminal sophistication. Obviously, everyone's aware that the crime vehicle was almost immediately burnt outside the city.
Was that vehicle stolen or registered to somebody else?
That vehicle was reported stolen.
Was the victim involved in the predictive arrest crime or police?
Yeah, we actually don't make any comments due to privacy concerns in relation to our victims.
What do we know about what was leading up to the time of this victim's death? What happened the night before leading up to 8:30 a.m.?
So obviously it's still very active in the investigation. We're just 24 hours into our file. But what we do know is that this targeted shooting occurred in a residential community, placing not only the victim's family in danger, but all people who lived in this community of Douglasdale. We had an elementary school that is located nearby, and the suspects show complete disregard for the citizens of our city. Is also evident outside of the city where the vehicle was placed on fire and could have easily lit surrounding properties.
What have you learned from the autopsy results that you know?
We know that this was a targeted shooting, so the autopsies obviously confirmed that, and this confirms that this is Calgary's 25th homicide of the year.
Media Relations sent out a list of locations this morning that you're looking for more information from. Is there any updates about this?
No, we're certainly seeking dash cam from people who might have been in the areas that have been listed. We are obviously actively tracking the route the suspects fled immediately following the fatal shooting.
You said suspect. Are we looking for more than one person?
Yes, we are looking for multiple suspects.
Is there any description at all that you can give?
Yeah, we don't have a description right now, but I can tell you that our investigators are working tirelessly to try and hold those people accountable. But I can confirm that we do have multiple suspects involved, and we believe this was a targeted shooting. And even though it was targeted, it placed the entire community at risk.
What about the connection to any possible organized crime or gang activity?
Obviously, we're still early in the investigation, and we're looking at all motives.
Can you speak at all about the family of the victim, family home at the time, and your living life?
I'm not going to get into the dynamics for privacy concerns, but what I can tell you is that this was a very dangerous situation. And not only the victim obviously was targeted and murdered, but anyone within that vicinity could easily have been hit by a stray bullet.
Is there any indication about what kind of firearm was used in this? Was it automatic weapon, semi-automatic?
Yeah, I can confirm that firearm was used, but those specifics won't be released. Okay, is there any other questions?
What are some other ways you're looking for the public to help? I understand that there's those locations that your media relations reached out to, but any other kind of indications where the public could have some information?
Sure, we did put an earlier release that we are seeking some information on individuals that may have been filling up a gas receptacle associated to a 2022 Ford Expedition, white in color. That was the vehicle that we believe was burned near the community of Okotoks.
What's the possible charges that this individual might, or individuals might encounter?
As I mentioned, this certainly has all the hallmarks of organized crime. In consultation with the Crown Prosecutor's Office, we believe that they would satisfy first-degree murder charges. We believe this was a planned, deliberate act, and the victim was targeted. And the only way that we can stop violence in our community is by people coming forward and providing police with information. The police service does have programs to protect people who give information. And obviously Crime Stopper is a great mechanism if people want to provide information anonymously.
I understand you want to respect privacy through a court check to find out that there were considerable charges and convictions for an MAWDSLEY of that same age. Is this someone who's known to police prior?
Once again, privacy concerns. Obviously, as a reporter, you can do certainly your due diligence and look for public records. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.